online. The far pages. Winter, spring, and Hildexia.
Winter. Oh, I'm sorry. I must have titled it wrong. Give me a second.
Winter, spring, and Hildexia.
There we go.
Or is it Hildaxia or
It's
Hild?
Hildaxia.
Yeah, I was saying Dex. That's a DEX. Yeah, no,
There you
sorry.
go. All right. So, due to drama in life and, reoccurring stress from the death of her
Life.
grandfather, Ashley has decided to permanently leave the far pages. So it is down to John and Carl and my little brother when he gets done shopping with Dad this afternoon.
He's not still in the Discord chat, is he?
I don't think he is.
Nope. Okay. Hiya.
Hiya.
I warned him about that. I literally had to warn him about that.
I'm not gonna do it when he's here, or at least try not to. That's why I asked, like, is he still in the chat, just in case.
I am literally gonna have to make an intro for the channel that's just a recording of that.
Hiya.
Or no, auto tune a whole bunch of them into da 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 da. Just something memey like that, you know? I will go viral on YouTube making memes about my best friend. Okay, so we're here. You are still in the town of Rekath. And for the sake of simplicity, I am going to just sum it up. I'm not going to roleplay nothing unless you guys really need to. But I'm going to say that Vidoma ends up taking herself and buying herself a cart, taking whatever possessions belong to her.
Did she take the party fun?
No, because the party purse is still separately located in the journals. You can see we have 118 copper, 105 silver, 348 gold, and 3 platinum.
Okay.
That's all in the the party's purse. Now she did keep the platinum from her legal fees. If that's fine with you guys.
Yeah, she mainly did the work for that.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna say that. Because you owe me $38,000 in legal fees.
So what about the gyms? We still got those, don't we? Or no?
Anything that's in the party's cash listing, that's a cash only. Gems, I'm looking here. You got 10 diamonds worth 500 gold apiece from the sale of the Reinars. That's in the party fund as well.
Damn, I didn't realize you were so fucking rich. Damn.
She's taking the where was it?
The ring?
She's taking. Oh, let me see here.
I think she left the ring. I think I remember her saying she left it.
No, she
No, that was
put the ring
Sam
on.
leaving the ring for
Sam
Vidoma,
left.
yeah.
Sam left the ring. She takes the ring.
The one that makes your eyes bleed?
Yeah, pretty much. She takes the ring. She takes the orb, since that was connected to her personal character arc.
Oh, the black orb?
Yes, the black orb. We will keep that on her character. She keeps all of her legal fees.
Her genie shackles.
Her bangles. I can actually just, remove those. Let's see here. I'm just going to make another folder in the journal called Archive and just archive some of this stuff just in case somebody ever decides out of the blue to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are incorrigible.
You're deplorable.
Do you even know the definition of that word?
I don't remember. I used to.
Look it up. It's an insult.
It is.
Yes. Let's see here. Incorrigible just means you're irritating. All right, let's see here. I'm archiving Roxy. Let's see here. I just have to archive a bunch of characters and stuff right now. Archiving Sam. I'm gonna archive Durin right now because Thane has not been getting back to me. I'm gonna archive this one because that guy never actually joined the game. Werewolf families. I'm gonna leave those. Octavia, Nicholas, Jennifer, the Baron, Vidoma gets archived. Cash Pets, Oliver, Panzer, Elo. Plants have a new item in their list. If you want to look that up, it's the time to sleep. If you never need a definition of that, so that is there. And then the Wasseretta calendar is up top. Characters are organized. NPCs are organized. Quests. The map and key is still available. Tablet Manor is still available. I'm gonna remove. No, I'm gonna leave the Order of Purpose there, even though it was connected to Sam's story. It's got more importance through the rest of the campaign. Tanya is left. The Humor family is left. The Yakuza are left. The Signet Ring is left. The Unknown Ruby Ring. That went with Roxy, so I'm gonna just tag that down there. All right. The Genie Shackles are off page. Let's see, the Silver Ring are off page. She took that as well. And that. I will say that she leaves the Timekeeper's piece.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, no one ever decided to do anything with it.
Well, I don't want to metagame, so I don't want to mess with it.
Well, I mean, how does that metagame? Sam and Hannah were the.
Because they didn't really use it in the other game. I was the only one that used it.
What do you mean the other game? This is a unique piece.
With the same name?
No, the old one was a watch that allowed you to communicate across dimensions. That was the old campaign. That was something. That was called the the Watcher's Pocket Watch. This is the Timekeeper's piece. It is a unique item that I designed specific for this campaign.
Okay.
So yeah, there. You still have your ballista cart. You know what I just realized? I have to have Lily and Sue drive a cart now. You guys have 3 carts. Screw it. What's her name is taking a cart. Vidoma's taking a cart. You guys are down to 2 carts.
Oh, come on.
You're down to the Reinar cart and the one covered wagon with your supplies and the ballista. And
is she paying for it or is she just taking it?
Well, she did pay for it.
Oh, she did?
Yeah. I thought she did. Technically, she bought the ballista cart. I could be wrong. I'll say I'll go into the party's purse and dump some more cash in there.
Fair.
Cost of one of those things was 700 gold. So I'll up it to 10 platinum. There. Okay, you got your ballista cart. Your supplies still fits in there with the ballista. Because it's been built to fit. Yeah, because you can't have too many carts. You can't have more carts than is available for the party to drive.
Right.
And unfortunately, neither of the goblins have any actual experience controlling oxen or horses. So that would be an adventure all in and of itself. All right. So we'll pick up in the story unless anyone has any other questions. I'm giving you the opportunity now. Anybody have any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay. So the goblins are still with us?
Sue and Lily and Juliana are still with you.
Okay, I was making sure they didn't follow the princess.
Nope.
Because that was the whole reason why they were with us.
Not technically.
Was to get the princess's help for their place.
No. Not the goblins that came to the city. We're talking Sue and Lily. Lily was invited by Carl, or by Oliver, and Sue was hired for the party as a healer, and then, well, Sue was hired by Sam, and then Sam just disappeared. So you guys technically have someone who can work a medical kit.
So can I.
But you're also the party's tank, so.
Yes.
So things are gonna get a lot more dangerous for the NPCs. Ugh. Any other questions?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Carl, do you?
I don't have any questions.
Okay, we'll pick up on the morning of your departure from town. Is there anything else you wanted to do in town before you leave? Supplies, shopping, any of the above?
Yeah, I need to do some shopping.
Okay. So, what are you looking for?
Need to grab food.
Okay, I will state that the party does have enough food stocked up. I will, the Vidoma has to take some and some feed. So, yeah, you guys had 3 months worth of supplies you found on that wagon, plus other stuff that was purchased before. I really need to keep this stuff. I'm just gonna add another handout. Food storage. Food storage. Party has food that will last until, let's see here. Oh, I gotta pull up the calendar. Not the mysterious note. Where's the calendar? Oh, that's that. Let's see here. Started, we'll say until the end of the month of Seisho. We'll say that's what's left of the supplies you've got from that. So that will be amongst the other stuff, with your chest of chemicals and all that whatnot. That is also in the party's purse, basically. If you still want to buy more on top of that, yeah, sure, go ahead.
All right, I need to get 2 things for my medical bag.
Okay, go ahead. What are they?
Oh, stock.
Oh, okay. Basically 2 usages.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm just gonna, honestly, if it's okay with you guys, I'm just gonna treat them like medical kits. Is that okay with you guys?
Well, I mean, I use them for different things, not just for major healing. Sometimes this is for a leg.
Okay, that's fine. So do you actually have a supply slot in your,
Yeah, it's at 48.
Okay. Oh, and you just need 2 more to top it off at 50?
Yep.
Okay. I cannot remember the cost of medical supplies. I'll say 2 silver apiece.
Because I got the bigger bag now.
Yeah, I'll say 2 silver per supply, if that's okay with you.
Sure, that's fine.
Yeah, I think that's what mine is. So.
Yeah, let me just do the calculations. If you got 50 capacity times 2 divided by 10.
10 gold?
That means, yeah, it's 10 gold to fill up your entire medical bag. That seems reasonable. carrying $1,000 worth of medical supplies around. Also, just put a note on your character. Actually,
shoot,
you know what?
I gotta grab me some supply too.
What the heck? I did not mean to make that. Delete item.
And I think the chest of chemicals. How much did the chest of chemicals hold? It was 100, right, or just 50?
I don't recall.
Cause it's not in here. It just I know I put the amount I had in there, which was 50. I think I feel like I split so she could put her supply in there as well. I didn't take it all up. That's why I was thinking 100, but I wasn't sure.
I didn't do anything to that, so it's up to you guys to keep track of, unfortunately. Let me see here. List of party supply cost. Okay. And players' journals, all players. Can be edited by me. Medical supply. Panzer. 2 silver per supply. Monroe. Chemist. 2 silver per supply. And I'll add to this later. If I could spell chemistry, that would really help. I'll add this later as more costs come up. And that will be listed. Let's see here. I'll list it under game rules. That way we can just remember and reference it back later on if we need to. All right, so you got your medical supply. It wasn't that difficult to get in town. Was there anything else you needed to purchase? You have.
I gotta get me some.
You have a month worth of
Food.
food. Let me double check the map for travel times. You could probably get to where you need to go at least soon. Untitled. And that's Rarzur. Okay. Oh, that's the Expanse of the Wood Elves. That's what it is. Okay.
I could have sworn my supply bag was bigger than that.
Might have been thinking about your old campaign supply bag.
I'm pretty sure I can hold more than 15 supply in my supply bag.
Yeah,
50 or 15?
It's 50.
15. And my supply bag shows I can only hold 15 in it right here.
Well, I did get an upgraded bag from I forget who, which jumped mine up to 50.
I want to say
the original. Mine was 30.
I want to say the original was 30. Yeah, it should be 30, and then it's jumped up by 20 to get the large one. Let's see here. Oh, dang it! I've still got the old. I've still got the old name on Hildaxia.
Oh wait, no,
on this
my supply has 1 silver here. I might need a change.
Let me double check my chemistry notes and let's see here. Oh yeah, I need to plug in my flash drive. Give me a minute. What happens when your hard drive doesn't work? Okay.
So I buy 40 supply. That'd be. Wait, no. I'm gonna wait until you figure out the actual thing.
Okay, it's not there. Sees outlines and guides, pictures, 20. Okay, it's not here. Let me reduce this and look at my desktop file. I have this back. I have all my files backed up on a flash drive, and some of it's not been copied over.
Hmm.
Okay. Potions and alchemical compounds. There it is. Average retail cost of a full one. Supply to craft 3. 1 gold. 3. 2 silver. Yeah, actually, Carl, your cost is 1 silver per
Okay.
supply. Medical
Well, you
supply
said
costs
1
more.
gold. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not 1 gold.
No, I was doing math in my head. Sorry.
You're
So
good.
I will delete. I will edit that in the game rules.
So
Party
what about
supply cost.
medical supply then?
Medical supply for both of you will still cost 2 silver. It
Okay.
costs more than
Just wanna make
chemistry.
sure. I need to buy 40 supplies. That's 1 silver a piece. 4 piece of gold. Okay. Oh, I have 4 gold. Exact.
Yay.
Well, 1 platinum, 16 silver, and 5 copper
Okay.
as well.
Do.
But
Okay. So I'm just gonna go like this, like this. Where is the token?
actually, I need to buy me another flask of oil. How much was that? Do you remember? Or it's just. Oh no, I don't really need an. Oh, it'd still be nice to have another one, just in case.
Okay. I'm gonna drag you guys to the big map. There you go. You are the little mark right here.
I still need to be collecting charcoal.
Oh yeah, you're making gunpowder?
Yeah.
Alright. Give me 1 minute. I need to step away and use the restroom.
sure where he's at. Might still be there. He might be playing with little one.
Okay. You there, John? Oh, he might have lost internet.
Nope, not anymore. He just left.
We might have just lost his internet or something.
Oh.
Well, I guess today is a hurry up and wait day. Just gonna turn on the please wait sign. All right, we're back. Partially, fully. All right, so leaving this spot here, your route will continue to take you, as you can see, through Hildaxia. And then the trade route goes up to a fork in the road here that goes down to a city that is labeled Ziach. Ziacil, I don't know. Zasil? I didn't
Where
name
the
the
fuck are we
city.
at?
You guys are over here. Still in
Let
Zakoli.
me zoom out. Oh, I see the. Wow, I filled down the marker right there. Big ass fucking character marker.
You are trying to get over here to the city labeled
Oh, I
Zasil.
see it now.
Yep. Yeah, just making rings all over the map. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so as you head off, it's springtime now. It is. Oh, pardon me. It is. What was it? It is now just Oliver and Panzer, Lily, Sue, and Juliana. It's the 5 of you now. 3 of which are NPCs.
Yeah.
So, let's go ahead and get a D100 die from one of you.
I'm not feeling lucky. Go ahead.
We have to blame it all on Carl if it goes badly.
Exactly.
No, it's a 33.
Say what?
33 and a 65.
Oh, it didn't update automatically down to the bottom. 33, huh? Okay.
Yeah, 33. And third time's a good one, right? Oh, dang it.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch, buddy. Well,
This time is gonna be good. Yep.
I can't zoom into the map any more than that. Okay. So you guys get about 4 days down the road. I am going to need the two of you to make a perception check.
Observance, okay.
Yes, pardon me, observance. Yeah, and Oliver, you have the advantage on that.
Advantage?
Yes, you have advantage from your elven heritage.
Well, yeah, I just roll a d20 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already set it up like that.
Okay.
I roll a 7 on the die, plus 6, 13. Pretty
Okay.
low.
Panzer, if you would, please.
Only because you were so nice. Observance. Right there.
Well, hi there, DM rolling 5d20s. Jesus.
Okay. Let's see here. And your standard
16
checks
for
was a
me.
16. All right. So, as you are traveling down the road, I don't have a map for this, so I'm just going to create a blank grid because I was lazy this week. I'm sorry. I laid in bed and I watched Squid Game all night. I'm not kidding.
Nice. I actually already finished that.
I binged it in a single night.
Nice.
Did not want to do anything last night. Okay. I'm going to go
It's a pretty
freehand.
fucked up series.
Yeah. All right. So your road goes through like so.
Premium art.
Yeah, I know, right? Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Because, you know,
What, you pay like $1 million for this art?
yeah, very much so. Okay, no, get rid of that. I want you got one cart there. One cart there. Go ahead and one of you put yourself on one cart and one of you on the other cart. So one of you has to be pulling the Rhinar and the other one of you has to be pulling the Ballista.
That's Adashar.
Well, which one is the ballista? One in the back?
Whichever one you want it to be. Your choice.
Well, it can shoot 4, but not very well. Unless, you there's a chance of. I'd say it's one in the back. That's why I see it more reasonably.
Okay. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead.
I'm just afraid of.
Drag a couple of these on here. Dagnabbit. Let's see here. Copy.
Yeah, just a couple.
All right. Panzer, do you have control of your character?
No, I do not.
Okay. What's going on?
I keep moving my picture, and nothing's happening.
Okay.
The fucking gnat in my truck, and it's annoying me.
Yeah, you should have character control. Refresh your page if you would, please. Maybe that'll help.
Refreshing. So I can't move it. Can't move Carl's game grider. You.
Okay. Are you playing from your phone or from your computer?
Phone.
That would be why. Mobile doesn't like this app. Technically, you don't need to grab the picture. You want to grab the name.
I tried the name, the color, the dot.
Okay. I also need to grab Lily. Where did she go? Lily be back here with you. And I'm going to do just a copy of her until I get another goblin for Sue. There we go. And yeah, as you're just driving down the road, just minding your own
With,
business.
our 2 horsepower.
I'll get you.
Oh yeah.
I'll get you some oxen drawn here. I'm gonna suck at these artwork pieces. I
Oh
hate
no,
doing this with
you're
a map.
fine. I don't think we really need the picture of the horses or an oxen in here.
Gosh darn it, I'm drawing oxen. Alright. They got horns. And then they got the body. And they got a cute tail. And they have bows on their tails because they're cute like that. And I wonder if I can, well, I don't know. I don't think I can copy the whole thing. So there's another
It's
one.
better than what I could do.
Just gonna draw them exactly the same as best as I can. There we go. Wonder if I could do this with a single brush stroke. I should try in the next one. Let's see here. And I just realized your wagons are too close. There we go. Go. Dagnabbit, Carl! I'm just seeing you like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hello there. Okay. See if I can do this with a single brush stroke. Okay, go up and around. And then the body. Around. Retrace. Add the tail. Make a bow. Done. Now you know what I can do. Check this out. I can go like this, and I can go copy, and I can go paste. Look at that. I got 2 of them for the price of 1. All right.
Oh,
Okay. Well, as you are... Okay, I just want to say this ahead of time. I know you just lost a player 2 weeks in a row, and they took a bunch of stuff with him, but I have been planning a robbery encounter for weeks.
You mother trucker.
Just saying. It's one of the reasons, like, you're like, I wanted the Reinar. I'm like, okay, you can have the Reinar. You can have the Reinar. I'm going to rob you anyway. So, we'll see how this goes. Maybe you can keep your stuff. But, yeah, as you're riding down the road, all of a sudden, this guy steps out into the road in front of you guys.
Run him over.
And he just puts up his hand. If you could please stop, if you will. I'd like a word.
What is it?
Well, we seem to be missing a couple carts and a few oxen. And whatever that thing is back there in that cage of yours. We're here to liberate you of them. Quite plainly. And these, you see all 4 of these guys come to the edge of the woods. And for the sake of, because I'm a stickler, okay? I am a massive stickler. Draw a circle. Dagnabbit. I need freehand. I need green. Okay. Draw a circle. There are trees. all along the road.
I'm sorry. You're here to steal from us.
Oh, well, don't put it so harshly, but yes.
You do know who we are, correct?
Never heard of you. Do you have a name?
Yes, we have a group name.
Oh, what's that then?
Primordials.
Go ahead and roll a charisma check. Okay. Let me double check the stats on this guy here.
19.
Yeah, 19.
I've actually got. Wait. Oh yeah, 19. Okay. I was reading the skill check at the bottom. Official resources. I know I have the monster manual in here somewhere. Dagnabbit, today's not my day. Okay. I had it. I did have it. Should be under work in progress.
Shouldn't it be a human manual?
Not if you're listing all the other creatures in the world as well. Okay, it's not there. Is it in the official? Nope. Monster guide. There it is. Bring up his character. Let's see here. Double check. Where was it? Oh, wait a minute. No, it was under bosses. That's why it's clear at the bottom in a different chapter. No less than 25. Okay, so you don't have a boss. Need to do. So you are dealing with. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Give me / roll. Roll me 1d4 for me, would you? Or no, roll me a d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, 6. Someone do that.
You got 2.
Got a 6 or no 2. Okay. This guy is holding a bow and arrow. His charisma is a 2. All right. And what exactly were you? I need to do. Okay. Yeah. All right. So he after you say your group name, sits there for a second and he just looks down the side. You missing some friends?
Just 2.
Again, looks over into the woods.
Trust me, it's not worth it, buddy.
Let's see here. 4 and 3. Do-boopity. /R4D.
I just imagine myself just like kind of like pouring an explosive potion out and be like, yeah, it's not worth it, really.
There we go. Dang nabbit, it did it. I did it wrong 2 times. / roll 4 D16. There we go. Oh, dagnabbit, I did a horse feathers.
Having fun there.
I don't think he was expecting me to go diplomacy on this one.
Okay. Okay. Being that these guys are humans and you made your name in Shakar, they are like, oh, this guy here, he looks at the guys in the that appeared out from the trees, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, be on your way.
You all have a nice evening.
Okay. So you're not gonna just double checking. You're not gonna stop the bandits from continuing to lay away other people.
How many are there?
Well, you can see 5.
Yeah, there's 2 of us against 5.
Okay,
Can
just
fuck them up.
So
What
we
is that with
we
Melissa?
drive. We drive for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then I turn the cart a little sideways, and I load the crossbow.
you load the ballista.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. Yes. Normal one. A normal.
Okay,
I'm not using an explosion one.
Correct. A normal one.
So you're in the back. You've stopped about how far down the road?
What's the distance on these things?
Let's pull up the ballista stats here quick.
I know it's pretty far. Range 100 feet. Oh. Oh no, range 100. 500 feet further with disadvantage. So it's 500 feet max without disadvantage.
Okay.
I go 500 feet.
You go max range basically.
Yeah.
I need an observance check to see if you can see them after they've hidden, waiting for the next people.
Oh. Oh yeah, I see them.
Okay, so who's shooting this thing?
Oh, Oliver is.
Oh yeah, I'm shooting it.
All right.
I'm just loading.
All right, so you see 4 out of 1. Yeah, you see 1, 2, 3. You see 4 out of the 5 people.
Good roll. 25.
Okay, now another thing I'm gonna do.
Are they close together?
No, they're still spread out, waiting to ambush somebody on the road.
Personal explosion. The fire does area effect. Explosion's a single.
Yep.
Now TNT, that's area effect. I don't have any TNT ones.
Yeah, they're not. None of them are close enough together where you could hit more than one at a time. Just saying.
So, how much do we really want this to hit? You know what? Fuck it. I'm drinking one of my range position potions.
I'm just seeing this Oliver sitting here, just lost one of his best buddies, and lost 2 of his best buddies in the last 2 days. He's like, I'm not dealing with this today. Pulls out.
Someone's dying today.
Yeah, I could just imagine like that, and then I go to aim the thing. I'm like, I ain't messing with this.
So are you gonna wait to bring down the covered wagon top until you're about ready to shoot?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna wait until you loaded it, and I'm gonna kind of get aimed at General Harris. And the second that thing goes down, I'm gonna fully aim it, and I'm fucking firing that bitch.
We both give a nod, and I remove the tarp.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead, and roll your shot.
I will also use leadership.
Okay.
Yes. Oh my! I don't think this shot's missing.
Give me 1
so
second.
My range precision is 8 plus 6 now. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4. I get a plus 14 plus whatever your leadership is.
Dagnabbit. I'm just gonna bring up my stupid thing and roll them individually. Stupid brother chuckers. All right.
I think I'm gonna be. There's a guy that came out in front of the cart. The one I see.
You do not see that one out of the 4.
Of course, he's the one that has to roll nat 20. Okay.
Yeah, he's the leader of the group.
Well,
I
one
gave
of
him
his
the better
like,
roll.
It's only a plus
well,
2.
So that's I got an 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 plus 2. I have a plus 16 to whatever I roll, anyways. Yeah, that's a
2,
what?
3,
A 31.
2, 3, 2, and
Oh no.
8.
No, that's not
I need a D6 here. 5. Yep,
So,
they do have
plus
1.
8.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. That is a 6 plus 8. That's actually a 23.
Okay.
And they probably don't see it coming.
Believe it or not, choose
Only 500 feet.
choose a number between 1 and 4 for me.
1 and 4?
Yes.
3?
Okay. So guy number 4, all of a sudden he turns around, looks down the road, and he's like, you get that what the fudge look on his face. He's like, get down! And all of a sudden you pull the trigger and it flies through the air and hits one of his buddies. And go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, so he's gonna be instantly dead probably. His damage is 1d8 plus 10 SP, which is
yes,
100
shit points.
hit points.
Yeah, I know.
So what? A d8. So it's 107 hit points of damage.
So no, it's 170 hit points of damage.
Oh yeah, well he I'm pretty sure he fucked.
So basically, his head explodes as the spear goes through it.
Well, that's not no fun. Imagine him just get a spear going through his chest and just pinning him to a fucking tree.
Sure, go ahead. Yeah, he's lifted off his feet and thrown about 30 feet through the air, pinned to a tree, and as soon as everybody sees that, let's see here,
I'm reloading.
Yeah, all the rest of the guys are just running as fast as they could deeper into the woods. You can take another shot with disadvantage. You get one more target before they're gone.
Oh man.
Or they're technically out of range because you went so far down the road. But yeah, go ahead and give me one more shot with disadvantage. So if you rolled a d20 before, roll a d16 now. Or if you rolled a d16 before, roll a d12 now.
Yeah, d12.
Okay. That was natural one. You miss and hit a tree.
6 plus 6, that's 22.
All right, who's shooting this thing? Oh, okay. Okay, John, I didn't know what that roll was for.
Oh, sorry. I said it was for boosting him again.
Okay, so I'm just seeing, Panzer up there, using his hands as fake binoculars, and he's like, range 495, 496, 497, and just as he's about out of range, flipped off his feet. With your precision buff of 8 plus the 6, you do actually meet his armor value. Completely flip him off.
Total of 8 plus 6 plus John's. I have a total of a plus 16 to my roll.
Yeah, you guys are a force to be reckoned with that stupid thing.
Oh yes. Especially when I have my plus 6 potion on me right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I was like, I ain't messing with this shit.
the other three get away, and Lily and Sue, you turn around, and they're just like holding up little pieces of paper with like scores on them.
10 out of 10.
All tens across the board. And Juliana just finally flips up 9.9.
Oh.
I'm just gonna yell as loud as I can.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm not actually gonna yell it, but I'm like, if we ever hear you out here again, we'll be back.
I start heading their way.
You can run that direction, but they are so far ahead of you and
Oh, I'm
constantly.
looting bodies.
Oh, okay, sure. Both of. Well, let's see here. Go ahead and roll an
If we could
observance check.
retrieve the arrow, that'd be nice.
The ballista bolts. I'll double check the ammunition listing. For the ballista, but I believe it does specifically say that they are consumed. Stats, damage, additional damage from farther with disadvantage, spears, explosive spears.
I know it.
Yeah, no, I didn't list it for regular spears, and you didn't use anything. So go ahead and roll a strength check to see if you can remove them from the trees. It's going to be a
What do
pretty
I
hefty
find
one.
on the 2 bodies?
Hold your horses. Let's roll to retrieve the bolts first. I got my brain jumping around in too many different places at once.
I'll help him.
Okay.
I had a 13 on my strength. So.
And I'll give him a hand too, since we're waiting.
Okay, so both of you, I'll say with both of you pulling on it, sure, yeah, you're able to eventually get these spears out of the tree. You've got 2 of those. They're gonna need to be cleaned.
I'm sitting there licking on it. It's like a popsicle.
Oh, you never cease to amaze me.
Oh, and I'm looking at it. I am so sorry.
I just want to say, with the amount of damage that those things do, those are insta kills.
Yes.
They automatically went negative more than their hit points. Both shots.
I mean, I couldn't take that damage.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, the lowest damage you could possibly roll with that?
It's 170?
110.
110.
I can roll a max of 180.
Okay. So, the lowest amount I could withstand. But only one.
Okay.
I have to roll a 1 on a d8 for that.
So, Panzer, you have
My
how many
chances aren't good.
You have how many hit points?
I have 110, but I also have that other thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, that doesn't count because it all hits at once. So you have to use an action point to recover that other stuff.
So you still wouldn't instantly die, you'd just be knocked fucking cold.
Because, you'd have to go negative 200 to be instantly dead, but you would definitely be downed by one of those things.
Right.
Rule, don't get hit by a ballista.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Or a cannon.
Yeah. This is scary.
You're the guys that decided you wanted to bring the ballistas into, person v person combat.
Yes.
Well, when we made the ballista, I think we were preparing for tanks.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
But, one other little target
So
practice,
you opened that door first.
Yes, indeed.
I can never get over describing a piece of you over there, a piece of you over there, and a big piece of you way over there on the tree. And it's just Trevor in the background. Fudge you.
Yeah, they shot a high explosive round, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah, that. Ugh.
Still no regret. He's immortal. He can take it. Anywho, you wanted to loot the bodies. Go ahead and let's see here. Go ahead and roll observance checks for what you find. Sorry, I'm just not getting to that.
Go ahead. I believe you said you were going to give me a hand.
Yeah, I would be. I'm actually just about to say that, and also while we'll be looting them, I would like whenever we get into a town. How far away from town are we?
You just left one about 3 days ago. There's occasional farms and whatnot along the road.
Okay, so it's like middle of nowhere almost.
Yeah, you're pretty much in the middle of nowhere. People, if there's anyone that lives out here, it's farms and random, houses, near the road.
Okay. I got a 14 without help.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
Observance.
21.
Okay. So a plus 3 to your 14, so a 17.
Oh no, that's right. It's a 6 for me. Not
okay.
So yeah, +3.
Yeah, so you end up finding, and I'll go ahead and just, unless you guys want to add it to your personal funds, I can add it to the party funds for you. That way we don't forget.
Party.
Yeah,
Most
go
of
ahead
my
and do
money
the
goes to
party.
the party.
I might put my money in the party then.
Don't
I
put
don't have
all
a
of your money.
Okay.
So you're going to find between the two bodies that you decimated and pinned to trees, you're going to find about 35 silver pieces. So that's
Oliver, you mind writing that
140.
down?
I'm getting it in. I'm literally putting it in your cash, your party cash.
Oh,
right
okay.
here.
Cool, thank you.
I'm updating it for you so that we don't have confusion since you don't have Trevor to manage your cash anymore.
Or Verdoma.
About
Yeah, Verdoma.
I'll say here. I'm just gonna roll a d100. That
40.
is 40 copper pieces. So you go up to 58. So 158 copper. I already did that. So let's do a d10. Find 9 pieces of gold, which brings you up to 357. 57. And then you find 2 platinum. Dagnabbit. Yep, 12. There we go. All right, so you found some cash. Both of them are carrying. Let's see, what was it here? I want to bring up their stats again to see which one was able to run the lowest. Agility 2, agility 6, agility 2. Evens odds here.
So like, what's the extra damage with the explosive? Is the explosives just add that extra amount of damage from the explosives potion?
Yep, that's just added onto a regular spear's attack value.
Okay, so that would be like the +20, I think is what it was for explosion, right? Or +10.
Yep.
I think it's +10. Yeah, it's +10. Okay.
All right, so what I'm gonna do,
Are we in the next update, by the way?
No, we're not.
Well, what? Okay.
Weapons, I was not able to finish because of drama going on during the week. I just couldn't, deal with sitting down and working on it. All right, so there's that. So your cache is updated. You also find 2 daggers on what appears to be a thief. He was the one that had the platinum pieces. He's also the one that noticed you guys start to shoot.
I'm gonna go ahead and take one of the daggers.
Okay. Let's see here.
Any arrows on them?
Yeah, there is a guy. There is some arrows.
There you go, Oliver.
Carl, are you trying to antagonize me?
Hmm?
Why are you putting dice on the screen?
Get dice.
Okay. Dum. Okay.
How many arrows?
You find on the one guy, I'll say 7 arrows.
Nice.
And mark those as standard arrows. When the ammunition update is done, it'll matter.
Well, I have my normal arrows, I have my armor-piercing arrows, and I have my blunt arrows.
Yeah. When the ammunition update comes through, different arrows are going to have different +1s, etc. modifiers. Looted arrows are actually going to have a negative modifier of -1 to hit, simply because they're not built specifically for your bow. So arrows that you loot off of other people, mark them separate.
Okay.
I'll either do that or I'll give all arrows a higher buff. and that'll continue moving forward. And it'll be to precision only, not to how much damage they deal. Other than that, the thief appears to have a set of lockpicks, and those can be marked as quality lockpicks. So
that sounds like up your alley, not me.
So the thing with lockpicks, I'm gonna start doing with all the other items once the update comes through. Everything's gonna have a durability value. And on lockpicks in particular, if you fail a check, you won't deal damage to the lockpicks. You won't snap them off or break them like in what's it called? Skyrim. You won't break your lockpicks unless it's a critical fail. And when you critical fail, we just subtract from your durability. We don't actually break them immediately. Okay? That way your equipment will last longer.
Okay. So they were what lockpicks?
Quality lockpicks. And they will have a durability of 200. Now.
100. Okay.
While you were looking around, or while you were looting everybody else, Juliana draws your attention to another section of the woods where you find.
I'd be assuming she'd be watching the cart.
No, she kind of came over with the rest of everybody and started looting stuff.
I would be making sure someone stays for the cart.
You got Lily and Sue over there. You could drive the carts back to where you shot people too. It's either way. But Juliana does find a Pardon me. Sorry, I didn't get as much sleep as I wanted to. My little brother kept calling me on the phone and waking me up. You find a few crates of supplies.
What's that?
A few crates of supplies.
Oh, lovely.
It looks like they also robbed some other people that morning, and they had a stash in the woods, which Juliana ended up finding. Listed in that crate is a bundle of fine silk, or I should say a crate of fine silk and threads, such as, actual silk cloth and thread. The approximate value of that is about 500 gold pieces.
Oh, damn, those poor people.
Oh, it's a merchant got robbed.
We should probably try finding them.
There is a number of there's like a large tin with thousands of needles in it. Worth approximately. Let's see. Needles are more expensive. It's worth approximately 50 gold pieces.
Damn.
There's a crate of cotton fabric and wool fabric too. Oh, okay. I have to stop. John, I'm sorry, but the clanking in the background, I can't hear myself think.
Yeah, I was putting pizza in the oven.
Sorry. There is a crate of. Oh, I better stop. Carl, are you writing this down, or do I need to write it down?
Write what down?
The loot.
Oh no,
I thought you were writing it down, Carl or Joe.
Okay,
yeah.
I changed the money, so I will go ahead and change that. I will add another handout. Sorry. Handout. We called loot. Okay. All players can be edited by me. All right. So we have 1 crate of silk, cloth, and thread with an approximate value of 500 gold pieces. If I could spell approximate, that would be great. You know, if I'm going to do this from now on, I just need to make all the loot ahead of time. I didn't think of that. Now I should do that. 1 crate of cotton fabric and thread. Approximate value of that is 100 gold pieces. And I still cannot spell approximate for whatever reason. And there's another one of wool. I can't spell today for some reason. Could somebody help me? All right, and then 110 of needles equal approximate value 50 silver. There we go. Foodstuffs for 1 month, 28 days, with no approximate monetary value. And I'll say that's it. Looks like it was a cloth merchant. So, you guys have that, and I will move that down to the party's purse as well. That is your loot, listed just above food storage. Any questions?
Nope.
Negative.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna take some fingers.
Okay. Back to your old habits, I guess. There's a total of 20 digits available.
I take toes.
There's a total of 40 digits available.
Okay. I take some salt from my salt rock,
Okay.
and I attempt to make them last longer.
You'd have to grind it up and put it in a case. Do an observance check for me.
Alrighty.
Eight. Okay. Unfortunately, your sock rock isn't really gonna preserve these. You could keep the bones on your necklace, and they could just dry out over time, or you can snack on them today and craft them into a necklace later. Those are
I'll let them dry out.
okay. Okay. So you have fingers a drying, and you guys, I'm presuming, unless you have something else you would rather do, you get into your carts and continue on your way.
Yeah, I think we're gonna.
Meanwhile, the entire time, Hutan is sitting, well, I get his token here. Where'd it go? Hutan is sitting here in the back of the wagon, Seeing you load up all this stuff, and now you've got fingers, setting out to dry, and he just looks down and he's like, "Someone having a bad day?"
Oh, this is normal.
It's the first I've seen it.
They're finger food.
I love how normal it is. Even you.
He just
Oh man.
he gets a look on his face. He closes his eyes and looks away, and you get the idea he's holding his constitution in check. Goblins are a little less, particular about some foods.
Oh man. I'll let you eat all the finger foods in the world. I know Sam wouldn't let you.
Sue and Lily, they got this look on this face like, "Are you planning to share?"
You can have some of the toes.
Okay. I'm just seeing toes dipped in ranch dressing. Oh, it's terrible. Carl, are you gonna be okay?
I need some buffalo.
You guys want to order some chicken tenders? Okay. Well, let's go back to the big map. I'll save this map for later as combat if you ever have another road encounter. I can edit it as needed. All right. Well, I'm gonna zoom in here. Well, that was only 3 days out of that city. You get to the border, and in the distance, you actually see a wooden wall along the entire length of your field of vision. You're in a section of open plains, and you get the idea that this is the entrance to Hildaxia, home of the ogres.
Sounds safe.
I will state for the sake of lore and a reminder, due to copyright, I found out recently that the term orc is actually copyrighted by J.R.R. Tolkien. And so I had to remove orcs from the lore completely, and instead I replaced them with ogres and Tars Tarkus, the innkeeper in Shrikar. Did you guys stayed at his place so much?
Right.
He is considered an ogre. So just saying, you do know some ogres. But anywho, do you guys approach the gate, or what would you like to do?
Yeah, we'll head to the gate.
While you're driving across the open field, it takes you
Oh,
about.
I've also put the tarp back.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh yeah, we need to put that back up.
Once
Okay, we have to, mention everything.
Just in case.
it helps. It helps me. Sometimes so I don't have to retcon things. You spend about 20 minutes crossing the open field. Eventually, you get to this tall wooden wall, kind of like in Pocahontas where they got the fort. You got probably a 20-foot wall built out of trees dug into the ground. And the gate, though made out of wood, it looks very sturdy. And as you're pulling up, Hutan kind of leans forward and says, "I was just wondering, how are your negotiation skills, Panzer?"
They're pretty good. Why?
Well, I just noticed you. We don't have your legal advisor anymore.
Yeah, I lost both of them.
Yeah. Just wondering. I do have papers of diplomatic immunity, but I'd rather not have issues where I need to pull them out.
Right.
That being said, you don't have to hide the fact that I'm an ambassador. Technically you are as well. So, anywho, carry
Right.
on.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for the heads up. Appreciate it.
So you finally get up to the gate, and at the top of the gate, there's like, as you can see, it's kind of like, what's the word for it? Remember in the beginning of Mulan, where every so many 100 yards there's a guard?
Yeah.
On the top of the wall, it's kind of like that thing there. With every few 100 yards there's another guard, but at the gate there's like 15, 20. There's one guy that they see you coming. Some guy steps up into a section an archway above the gate. Says, "Halt! Who is it that would enter our kingdom?"
Oh, I stopped the cart.
Okay.
It is I, Panzer. Prince of the Lizard Folk. And owner of the prestigious group. John's mind went blank.
The Primordials, or were you going to change it?
No, Primordials.
Okay. Owner of the prestigious group? I'm just going to ask you on, are you going to say leader or owner of the prestigious group?
Leader.
Okay. Just double checking.
Thank you.
You're welcome. He just looks down. Go ahead and roll your charisma check. Observing you. 22. Dang. Looks down. Word travels quickly. I have heard what you did on the road. Not too many months away or weeks away from here.
Oh, the bandits.
I hope you do not mind us searching your cart.
Is it normal?
It is.
Then so be it.
Open the gates. About 10 of the 15, 20 or so guards that you can see, 10 of them come down.
I keep an eye on them.
Doors open.
I'm sitting with my cart, my stuff.
Yep.
The ballista.
There's quite a bit of attention drawn to the Reinar. There's, talk. Okay, guys, I'm just going to say this ahead of time. You can't blame me for trying. I'm doing this. Okay. There's a lot of talk amongst the people. And they're admiring the Reinar. And the leader comes down, looks at it.
No, you cannot. You cannot have it. Not for sale.
You get a couple disappointed looks across her face. Especially the leader. They've never seen a creature like this. Not in the woodlands of Hildaxia. They've only heard of them.
Almost lost good men.
Well, very well. You are very perceptive. A mount like that is very prestigious.
Still in training. One day.
one of the younger ogres, looking through the back of the ballista cart, he's like, "Does this thing really shoot a mile?"
I wish it shot that far.
Yes. Well, I don't really know the
Probably.
distance, but it's good enough.
Go
I
ahead.
can shoot accurately at 500 feet.
Okay, which answer are you guys going with? Because he's asking if it shoots a mile. Obviously, a reputation has preceded you.
Is that what the people are saying these days?
That's what they say.
And where did you get your information?
Some humans passing through here a couple days ago.
Not those couple of bandits that were able to flee?
I just, God damn it.
I will say this: carts travel
I just
slower
let
than
out a
horses.
grin.
I wouldn't know if they were bandits or not.
Oh, man.
Are they in town? And I have like a grin on my face.
Okay. He looks at some of his other friends. I can't say they're here in the barracks. Passed through here about 3 in the afternoon yesterday.
Oh.
It's possible.
They're only about 20 hours.
Did they
ahead of
go
you
into
guys.
town?
Well, we only have a barracks here. Next town is about 3 days from here.
I see. Out of game. So this is not a town. This is just
No,
like
this
a
is-
military camp.
This is a military.
shit.
This is a strategic military post on the border between two kingdoms that previously, in the last 400 years, were at war.
Okay, gotcha. Well, it's nice to see everyone in battle positions. Any trouble lately?
Not unless you're bringing any.
Oh, no, we never start.
Well, what kind of fun is that? He looks kind of disappointed. Everything checks out in the carts. Let him through.
One more thing. Some people were robbed. Are there any merchants here?
Let's see here.
Sorry,
No.
Carl.
No, I can't.
Oh, no, you're good. I was
I
going to
can't-
ask the same thing.
Really? Man, we're both
Yeah.
so nice people.
Well, I
So
can't
nice.
say that I've seen anyone before those other 3 gentlemen the other day. But
Okay.
No, not for a few weeks before then.
Well, thank you for your time. I understand this is a military camp. You wouldn't have things for sale? For trade?
Not so much. Maybe a little to trade, but not much. What do you have in mind?
Are you more looking on the side of gold or on a trade?
Food, supplies, women, pastimes that entertain us when we're not on duty. Those are the things we're looking for.
Pull out a plant. I'm like, this is my pastime.
The faces on half of the ogres are like, really? You're a gardener?
And a killer. It's surprisingly like all the garden tools are weapons.
Okay, this is funny, and I just have to stop and mention this because I just got a text message. I ordered through the mail a thing of conditioner for my hair, because I have free shipping from Walmart. They're sending it via Uber driver just so that it gets to my house sooner.
Really?
Yes.
Gotta get that conditioner.
Dude. It's only a $5 bottle of conditioner. Why are they spending $5 to $10 to have someone drive out here? What the heck? Ay, ay, ay.
Customer satisfaction.
Can't put a price on it.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Anywho. So, let's see. Don't you guys have some kegs of ale?
Yes.
Okay. Just thinking about that because of the things that they mentioned.
Okay. We have 2.
Okay.
I want to say.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Well,
I go into the cart, grab a hold of a keg. I set it on the ground.
and what things might you be interested in?
A trainer.
What do you mean, a trainer?
Someone who can help with the rhino.
Go ahead and roll a charisma check. $22 to my 4. Gets a look on his face. Tabak! You see a short, one-armed ogre.
Don't they have 4 arms?
No, not all ogres. There are horned ogres. You're dealing with horned ogres right now. All of them have tusks. But there's the 6-armed ogre, or the 4-armed ogres that live on the east continent, on the west continent. And then these are the horned ogres, so they have tusks and horns.
Okay, gotcha.
Sorry.
You're fine.
They're orcs, okay? They're not tharks, they're orcs. I had to switch them up because of copyright. But yeah, he hollers, Tabak! And a one-armed, who looks young, probably, he would be between your ages. He doesn't have any armor. He's got like a leather belt and a dagger and a loincloth. Barefoot. Got a leather band across his head. And got a good horn and 2 tusks. He comes running up. And the ogre captain, he hasn't presented his name, but he stands the Tabak, this scrawny little ogre, comes running up, stands there next to him. Yesha! And he just grabs him by the throat and lifts him up off the ground. He's like, do you know what you are worth to me? And he just kind of looks at his head, and he's kind of straining against the hand. He's like, you are worth 1 good keg of ale, and not much else. Remember that, and I don't want to see your face again. Yes, sir. And he just throws him at the feet of the oxen. He's like, good trade. Picks up the keg of ale. Boys, we're gonna drink well tonight. And everybody's like, yeah! They turn around. Enjoy your time in Hildaxia. I look forward to hearing the trouble you cause. And, step back, he's just sitting here rubbing his neck and just kind of looks up at you guys like, what have I gotten into now?
I stretch out a hand to pick him up, help him up.
He takes it. I am Tabak.
back. How are you doing?
I've been better.
I see. I'm Panzer.
I am to back.
That is Oliver.
What's up? I
And
can just imagine. I was just kind of like looking down.
I was like on the wagon. He throws his hand up. Sup?
and Sue's standing there, and I'm Sue, and this is Lily. And then Lily just waves. And Juliana just laying in the back cart, just kind of just like, great, we picked up another one.
So, do you know why I've requested you?
No.
I'm just gonna take a guess. Might be a sensitive subject, but I'm a little blunt. I'm assuming the missing arm was training a beast.
That's the short story.
I see. You up for another go?
Rather keep my arm.
Training a beast.
Well, that I can do.
I would like it to be my mount one day.
All right. Just don't rip my arm
I
off.
will. Well, it would. It probably more, like stab you, but it might. I walk over to the rhino.
Technically, it's a rhinar.
Rhinar.
Rhinos are herbivores. Rhinars are carnivores.
Rar.
Just looks at that, beak with, sharp teeth lining the inside. It's kind of like have you ever seen any of those creatures with a double-hinged jaw?
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of like that on the inside if you look close.
Okay.
And he looks at it and he's like, how long do I have?
It's still a baby, correct?
It's grown a little bit. It takes about I want to say it took a year and a half to 2 years to grow to maturity, and it's already had 10 months, so plus 2 months of travel. You got about another 10 months, give or take. It is getting bigger.
Okay. You got 9.5 months.
All right.
Do you need anything back from camp?
I have everything. No, yes, I have everything.
What all can I see on him?
He's got a dagger, he's got a loincloth, he's got a belt holding his dagger across his shoulder to his hip, and he's got a leather band across his forehead. He smells like a barn.
I give him a water skin out of my 2.
Oh. Thank you. Takes a drink, and for a second he looks slightly disappointed. And then he continues to drink.
Oh my god. So you like ale, huh?
Yes. All ogres like ale.
Well, you got your work cut out, but you'll be fed, water, and treated fairly.
Okay.
I would like to say that's more than what you got here.
I would agree. Thank you.
No problem.
Looks around, and I guess he just let's see here. I'm gonna roll for him. He goes to the cage a little bit, and the Rhinar just snaps at him, and he's like, I think I'll ride up front with you. He's realizing he has his work cut out. So you continue through Hildaxia.
Sorry for adding somebody.
No, that's perfectly fine. I don't mind adding NPCs.
Right. Okay.
Especially with a small party.
Okay.
They get lost in the woodwork in a large party.
Right. I completely understand.
But we'll say, I can't zoom in much farther. Let's see here. I'm going to switch to an alternate map. It doesn't have the proper name on the map for Hildaxia. This was before I edited it. I have to do some updates to all these maps. But you head to the city. Let's see here. The next one you meet is a couple days down the road called Laketh.
That name sounds familiar.
You have not come across it before, but that is where you guys are currently. There we go. So, you come into town. It has been approximately 2.5 weeks since your last stop in a town. Once again, Hutan is like, let's take a few days, at least.
How are we looking on food supply?
3 weeks.
2 more weeks. Yeah, 2 or 3.
Well, that's just off of the stuff you found in the merchant's cart. Let me double check the listing I have here, because there's a difference between food storage and your loot. Your party has enough food with them to last until the 28th, and it has been 3 weeks. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 more weeks of food.
Okay.
Not counting the loot, which is another month of food that you found in the merchant's stuff. Which you still haven't found yet.
I don't know if we're going to find them, but if we do, it'd be nice.
Yeah. So, I do not have a city map for Laketh. Is there anything you would like to stop and do while you were in town?
I think my thing would be just selling potions.
Okay. Selling potions?
Yeah, so I can have another maniac buy my, my explosive potions and kill people with them.
Yeah, I thought I taught you that lesson.
No, that's my moneymaker.
How long does he want?
He'll take 2 days.
Hiya. I really got to stop that.
So 2 days, huh?
I'll take a day to try to just make a few coin, whatever I can make.
Okay. What potions are you going to make?
Tier 5 explosive.
I'll remind you, you can't make anything above a tier 1 right now unless I give you a special bonus.
It was a joke. I don't think I'm doing. I'm probably gonna be doing like smoke, fire, light if I want that.
Okay.
Acid. Maybe I don't think I should do acid. Depending on how they are.
Surprisingly, the market here, you don't get a lot of business.
Damn.
This area, this nationality, these people, they don't have more advanced, technology. None of their buildings are made out of stone. Everything is made out of wood. And
want some fire?
Yeah, they're not interested in fire, and even the smoke turns them off.
I also have things for sleep.
You do get a couple buys on the sleep, and you end up making, let's see here.
Well, how many?
You end up being able to sell 14 gold worth of them.
I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. Good.
How many is that though?
Let's see here. Give me a second. That's 5. 5 times 14. 120.
120 what?
120 of those sleeping potions. The market is there for 120. But I will say this, if you go ahead and put all your supplies into that, you do notice that there's not a market to repurchase while you're here in town.
Ugh, sleeping pill. How do I even make the sleeping pills?
We did not have a specific recipe written for them, I don't believe.
Because I have the slippery sleep potion, which that's not what I was trying to sell. 'Cause that's a specific thing.
Yeah.
And then I had the sleeping pills. I think that's something I wanted to make off supply. But you said it was like more of a pill.
Yeah. Powder, pill,
Oh.
however. It's the little bags of white dust that you're selling to everybody.
Get the cocaine! Oh my god. I'd to sell 120 of those for
You
14 gold.
you don't have to sell 120 of them, but they're two. I'll say they're four silver a piece. So cut that number in half. Actually, I did my math wrong. It'd be 60 of them at 4 silver a piece.
Okay.
Just make sure it's worth it. Make sure you're actually making money, not losing money.
He is.
Yeah, I know. It's 1 silver per supply, but I don't know how much supply does it take to make?
2 per each. So you're basically doubling your money back.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and write that down because I don't have to put that in here. 2 supply.
And that, well, do you want that money, or whatever, however much you sell, do you want that money to go into the party fund, or do you want to go into a personal fund?
I would go. Well, go ahead and refill your stock.
That's
Well,
just,
he said there's no supply here to redo my supply here, so that's why I was kind of iffy on even selling them here.
this is kind of a backwater country compared to the rest of the world.
So, if you wanted to, I would sell half.
Oh, I only have 5 on me right now.
Oh.
I have to make them, and they're 2 supply each. Unless they make a batch, then I'm not sure.
It's still the same. It just cuts down on the crafting time.
No, I'm saying like is it 2 supply per 1 pill?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, so I would literally make, if I do 40, that's 80 supply.
Oof.
And that's almost all my supply.
You gotta remember, in chemistry, there's a lot of byproducts left behind.
I don't think I'm going to sell them, to be honest.
Options there.
Anybody need a doctor?
Well, go ahead and roll an observance check. You have proficiency in first aid, right?
Yep.
Okay. There's a difference between first aid and healing the sick.
Yes.
Okay. I'll say on the first day while you're loitering around town doing whatever, there is, this one group of ogres. Now, granted, they have larger, somewhat larger carts than most people. They're scaled to their body size.
Right.
There is a group of friends or whatever. Just, muddy streets. It's kind of raining that day. And there's a group of guys, they got a cart, and all of a sudden they're stuck in the mud. Something's going on, they're stuck, and they're trying to lodge the wheel unloose, And as you come around the corner, just looking around, you guys are getting soaked in the rain. At this point, Oliver, I dare say your wide-brimmed hat is very appreciated. Though the feather on it is drooping like crazy.
I feel like I would end up just pulling the feather out and like sticking it into like a safe pocket in like a backpack or inside the cart.
I mean, they're oiled. Eventually, once it dries out, it'll fluke back out again.
Yeah, I guess
You
so.
don't want to squish it. But anyway, yeah, as they're trying to get this cart unlodged, as you come around the corner, the axle breaks and the cart lands and pins this one guy's leg underneath of the cart. He's shouting, everyone else is shouting, someone grab a lever, trying to, get this thing off of him, basically threatening to either drown him in the mud or cut him in half, one or the other.
I rush up.
Okay.
And you said this wagon is even bigger than ours, right?
Yep.
No way I'm lifting this.
I mean, you could try. It is on currently 2 wheels. Just the axle underneath the front broke. So.
Okay. I yell, "Give me a hand" to the other ogres.
Okay.
I grab a hold of it, as they do.
Okay. Everybody roll strength check.
I'll try, and then I'll try this other thing for next. Oh yeah, I don't help much.
It's okay, I got a 10.
Ogres are strong, so they get bonuses. Oh, what the fudge!
As I'm seeing,
I'm rolling.
working.
I'm rolling the wrong one. Give me a second. Strength, not the D16 button. There we go. That is a natural 16 for a 27 and a 13 from the other guy. Okay, that's better. Total of 40 plus John's roll.
10.
10, so a total of 50. Yeah, you're able to.
And then Oliver got a 7.
Oliver got a 7. Let's see here. I'll say this. One of the other, an ogre woman off the street, she comes up and she grabs one of them by the tusk and the horn and just drags him out by his head while you guys are lifting up the cart.
Okay.
He's bleeding. It's muddy. It's raining. The blood is slowly leaking into the street and making a trail down the road. He's hurt pretty bad.
Okay. I go to him. Or what was that, Carl?
I was gonna say I was gonna take my water skin and start kind of like try to clean off the mud around his like wounds a little bit while you get your stuff out for him.
Okay. Ouch.
19? Or no, you rolled a 9 with a skilled check.
Yep.
Dang. Yeah, well, let's see here. What's the assistance from Carl? Carl, roll a... what did you use for your roll there, John? It doesn't...
Knowledge.
Knowledge? Okay.
Oh.
Carl, go ahead and roll an assistance with the cleaning and stuff.
Okay.
17.
Almost a 3.
Okay.
Almost a 3.
So between a 9 and a 17, that's a plus 2. That's 9, 10, 11. I'm going to roll against it. Yeah. Thank goodness for you guys. It's a 2. All right. So, yeah, you are able to, clean it off. There's a lot of rain, so getting it above the street and, slowly cleaning it out and everything, it's okay. You're able to get it wrapped up, but he's still soaked. and you get the idea that he's probably going to have to spend a couple weeks bedridden, potentially
I-
fighting off a fever.
I let him know.
Okay.
Let's get you somewhere dry. Anywhere close by?
My house?
Is it close by?
That's down the street.
All right.
And the other ogres help carry him. Comparative in size, you're 9 foot. These guys are basically the maximum size for medium-sized creatures, reaching a whopping 10 feet on average for ogres. So, Oliver, you're sitting here standing half of these guys' heights. And Lily doesn't even come up to their, their knees.
Horrifying.
But they end up, with Panzer's help, you guys all end up carrying him back down to town. He gets dried off. He's just got a quiet little house to himself. It's a little wooden shack. It's got some leaks in the roofs, but it's homey.
I look to Oliver. Hey, do you have anything for a fever?
I can see if I could slap something together, but I don't necessarily. Other than I can throw up a vitality thing, but I'm not sure if that really helps.
Something specific for fever would be more appropriate. You could try to concoct something. I do need to step away from the computer for a second, though. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Look a nat on a 16 when I'm making a skill. Did anything special happen?
No.
Okay, so it's just 1 point.
Yep.
Okay, well, I make a cold/fever potion for him.
Okay. He's made ibuprofen.
Woo!
Yay. That'll help. We'll say that he can sip that throughout a day, and it will help for 1 day. It ends up costing you 2 supply. That's pretty standard. It's pretty standard unless something's pretty beefy. But yeah, you've helped out a stranger. Saved a life. But yeah.
My group is so much better.
Is he awake? Or is he
is.
asleep? I already passed out.
He is. He's not. He hasn't taken anything, so he's awake.
What's your name?
Taka.
Taka. I've bandaged you up. You'll probably have to fight a fever.
All right.
My friend is working on something that will help on one of the days of your fever.
Oh my god. God, I have such a bad mind. I was so tempted to turn around and look at him with an evil grin and just.
Okay, you do remember you look like a human. And these people don't necessarily like humans.
Oh, that's right. He'd be like, "Don't worry, I'm actually an elf. Don't worry."
Go ahead and
Could I be
roll a charisma check with disadvantage for that one.
okay. You know the max I can get is a 14, right?
Yeah. That's why I said disadvantage.
Got a 13.
Well, that's pretty darn good. Alright,
Yeah.
let's see
That's like,
here.
well, technically, if he sees my thing, I have a 14. Well, I have a
Oh, your
He
eye.
sees my
Oh,
mark. But is it on this body though?
Yeah, it is.
Because my body. Okay, good.
He rolls a 9. Congratulations.
nice.
He for whatever reason he's cool with you saying that you're actually an elf.
Oh, okay.
It's a long story. It's a very long story. Well, not really, but yeah.
I'm just saying while this is going on, bandaging, cleaning his bandages and whatnot once he got back into the dry, he's a little worried that for some reason little bowls of water and towels are just, seemingly running along the edge of the bed by themselves because Lily and Sue are carrying them.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So
He's seen magic floating towels. So it's okay that there's a human that says he's an elf in the room right now.
So, as I was saying, my friend, he'll make something that will help with one of the days. We are low on supply.
I got plenty of supply. I can make them 2.
You can make 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully it should be more than enough. Just in case. I have to make another roll, don't I? I did net 16 on the other one. So do I?
Are you asking me or are you asking the
Yeah.
dice? Yes, if you're going to make another batch of your own accord after the fact, yes, roll another dice. Yeah, you're good.
Yay. 2 for him. That's 4 supply I used. So that's... I still have
Looking
96 supply.
looking inside the house, does he look like super poor?
No, it's homie. He seems good.
It's homie.
Now, as a general statement, the entire nation does seem closer to poverty.
Okay.
But, yeah, I mean, it's homey compared. He's no adventurer, but, there's a vase with wilted flowers on the table.
Just the cost to make this would be 4 silver.
He points over to a clay jar on the shelf, and he suddenly, for the first time, realizes with a start, and as Sue and Lily, climb up each other and jump up onto the counter to grab it, and then bring it over to him. It's just it disappears for a moment, and then up next to the edge of the bed, pop.
And I'm sitting there holding my hand over it. Oh, is this what you're looking for? Magic right in front of him.
He looks down over the edge of the bed
Oh,
and just Lily and Sue are both sitting there just kind of waving, and he's like, he just, pats one on the head and just ruffles their hair for a minute.
Oh, don't move too much.
These things are adorable. And you've trained them to grab things for you?
Oh no, they are. I didn't train them. They're my friends.
Hi, I'm Sue. I'm Lily. And he just looks down and he's like, I've seen everything now. And he just lays back in the bed.
I'm gonna put one of the sleeping pills next to him
Okay.
as well. This will help you sleep tonight,
Oh, thank you.
just in case the pain is a little But
As you are a working man, I do have some bad news. You're going to be needing to stay in bed for about 2 weeks. Week and a half.
I should be
at
fine.
least. Okay.
I have friends.
It's good to have friends. I hope you could be mine.
I mean, if you come back through town, I'll be happy to feed you.
he has a mighty big appetite.
We should have an eating contest.
No. Ooh. I haven't done those in a minute. Last time I did that was that competition that you won, Oliver.
That was a while back.
Yeah, I won the eating, and you won the arena.
Yeah. Archery and the fighting.
Yep.
Damn. I was for sure thought I was gonna get, fucked in the arena.
Well, I couldn't fight you.
Yeah.
He looks
I'll
at
have to kick your ass.
he looks at the two of you for a minute, bantering back and forth, and he looks over at the shelf, grabs a sleeping pill, downs it, and he's like, I'm going to sleep now. And he rolls over. He's like, I'm not dealing with this. The lizard kid is saying he can't fight a creature half his size, and there are little tiny people in green skin running around on my floors. Something is going on, and I don't know what it is.
Before he goes to sleep,
It takes 30 minutes to kick in, so.
Okay, good. I'll let you sleep. But the group name is Primordials.
Okay.
Go ahead and spread it around.
Will do.
Good luck to you. And
too.
I head out.
Okay. Juliana just kind of leaning on the outside of the house, still soaked in the rain. She's just like, are we done here?
Yeah, we are.
She just kind of rolls her eyes, and she's like, ugh. She's like, yeah, she has nothing to care about except for the row of trained chickens following behind her. It's definitely pulling heads. Like, people are looking like, what the heck?
Is it still raining?
Yeah, it's still pouring. Imagine like the samurai standing under the edges of the house while it just downpours.
I'll look for an inn.
There is a tavern, but most people have just homes here. Not a lot of inns.
Okay. I'll see if the tavern has an inn attached.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an observance check.
Oh, my leg.
15.
Okay. You do find a tavern, no inn attached. It's open. It's got like those slatted walls that you can push up and they turn into more like partial shade. And it's on all four sides, and there's like a center area where the tables and the drinks are served. But yeah, there's quite a few of the people in town that are just hunkered down here, just drinking in the rain.
I take a seat, order some food.
I do the same.
They have basically one big fireplace with some kind of animal roasting over top of it, and they just take a big cleaver and hack off a chunk, stick it on a plate, and stick it one in
Perfect.
front of each of you. And
I look at Oliver. I'm like,
and Lily and Juliana and Sue, all three of them in a row, in the chairs next to you. And there's like that three heads popping out, each one behind each other, looking down at Panzer, expectantly, like, "You gonna feed the rest of
Looking
us?"
up at Panzer?
Yeah, but no, down the counter, kind of like, "You gonna feed us too?"
I'm like, one finger, two finger, and I just hand out my dried fingers.
Hopefully, just to the goblins.
Yes, just to the goblins.
What if I want some?
I'm just trying to.
Just as your mouth opens, I throw one in there.
Oh, no.
I'm seeing this scene. The lizard man sits down at the counter. Food. Big plate. Big chunk of meat. Yes. Elf sits down at the counter. Me too. Big plate. Big chunk of meat. 3 more girls, each descending in height. Smaller than the elf. It's like the Verizon bars backwards. And all 3 of the girls lean over, expecting food. Plate.
Yes.
And you're doling out human fingers.
Oh, man.
I'm just kidding. Can I get an order for these 3 as well?
Juliana just kind of sits there and just kind of takes the fingers, and she doesn't even want to touch them. She just like takes.
Oh no, it was only to the 2 goblins.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said one finger, two finger.
And I'm presuming that since there's a reach down the table, Carl, you're having to pass these down. And Juliana, she just kind of sits back on her stool, and she's just like, "Nope, not gonna happen."
Just shoveling them. Shoveling in her mouth, like twisty twist.
You're gonna get attacked by
I'm not
chickens.
doing that. I'm not doing that.
I look over to Juliana.
Those chickens will become country fried chicken with a fire potion.
I look over to Juliana, and I look at her, and I'm like, Juliana, just wanted to let you know, I haven't forgotten, and you will get it.
What is she supposed to be getting? I am forgetting. Okay.
Revenge.
Okay.
Revenge on what? I forget.
Her entire family was killed.
When was this?
A while back.
Like the 4th...
Remember we went to sleep in the mansion, and then the whole place exploded because of potions.
We don't mention that part.
Yeah, we don't talk about that part because the person who's ultimately responsible for the demise of her entire family is sitting in between her and the person promising her revenge. Anywho, eventually...
Your brother texted you.
Oh, yeah, I gotta go check it.
Yeah, you on snack break yet?
No. We could take a snack break. It's almost 8 o'clock. That puts us at the halfway mark if you guys want to.
I've been eating snacks in between, like...
Same, I've already made a pizza and ate it.
But, yeah, we can.
Okay. Yeah, we can take, like, let's see here, 20 minutes. That'll give me time to actually make something quick. Because I don't necessarily have snacks.
Snacks.
But that'll put us. I'm gonna keep the live streaming on the please wait screen, and then we'll be back in like. Oh, let's see here. That'll put us 20 minutes from now. We'll say just before 20 after. So if that's okay with you guys. Well, you guys